Hi everyone, Maxine here with Tink and I Treasures. Welcome back to my studio. Today I'm going to have a little play with some wire and some beads to make our own buckles. So I used a variety of wires and a variety of beads. I kind of like the look of the smaller beads rather than these large ones, but you know, that would be a design decision on, you know, for you on what beads you want to use. I tend to like the smaller ones better. That one's really pretty. I also like the gold better, or this kind of brown brass color. I'm not sure what it is. This is it here, and I believe I got these at Walmart. They're really easy to work with. I don't know the gauge on these. I don't know that the packaging even said. So this is what I'm using for the gold, for actually stringing the beads, because it's very thin. It's actually gold filled, so well, when I bought this, it wasn't as expensive as it would be now. This has been in my stash for quite some time because I used to make jewelry and I only used the best. And through personal experimentation, I found that gold filled does better than gold plated. Gold plated, my skin will eat the gold off of it within days, if not hours. But gold filled seems to stand up pretty good. But nowadays, I'm sure something like this would be really expensive. So, but this was at Walmart and relatively inexpensive. And that's what I used here, although to wrap the beads, I did use this. So you need something really fine for the beads themselves, but for the body, you need something that is more substantial. So I would say that this was probably like a 22 gauge. This, I'm not at all sure, probably a 22, I would say. So the higher the number, the less, the more pliable it is, the higher the number, if that makes sense. So, I don't know. I need to reorganize my beads and all that stuff, because it is just a mess right now. Oh, here we go. Hang on. So, this is 24 gauge. So I would say that this gold I have is probably 24 gauge as well. So it's very thin. Oh, yeah, 24. Wait a minute. Let me think. Maybe I got this wrong. Okay, this is 22 gauge. So the lower the number, the more rigid it is. I got that wrong. So 24 would be this, or this would be about 24. This is 22. And this wire is like this gold, and I don't know if you can see that, but it has kind of a twist design to it. Here's some more of that I got at Walmart, I believe. And I know they it was like 99 cents for these packages. In fact, I think I did a video on it long ago on a Walmart haul. And it seems like I talked about that stuff. But so this one here is 18 gauge. So this is going to be very stiff and extremely difficult to work with for this project. So I wouldn't get anything that was 18 or less. This one is, it does not say. Oh, this is very, golly, I think that's probably less than 24 or more than 24. See, that, I'm not sure that would be, yeah, I don't know what this is. It says it's beading wire, but I don't know that would work very well. Anyway, so that's what we have here. It's a mess. It's a mess. So anyway, we have some gold, and we could do this one. We could do this one. This is neat wire. I don't know. I can't explain it. It has like a coating on it, or like a plastic coating. But yeah, I think I did a video on a Walmart haul long time ago. And I was real excited about this roll of string that I got. That was, you know, it was really inexpensive, and I said, this is going to last me a lifetime. Well, it has lasted me. I mean, I believe this is what I got. And see, I mean, this is going to last 5 lifetimes. But anyway, I digress. So, what we do is we take a piece of wire and you find something to wrap it around to make a circle shape. You don't have to find, you don't have to do this. I mean, if you could manage a circle shape on your own, then great, But I find that this works really well, and I get a nice size from it. So this is where it started, right here. So I am going to, actually I'm going to cut this because this is too much to try and drag through. This cuts really easily with scissors too. I like that. My wire cutters have failed me. I had to order some new ones because they won't cut anything anymore. They wouldn't even cut butter. So I wound the wire around where that end was. Okay. And then, oops, oh, see, got it all out of its circle. So then we want to cross over and wind it around this way. This is why you want wire that's somewhat malleable, so you can do this, but you want it substantial enough, to be the base of your buckle. So I wind that around and then come back over and wind this side. Wind it around this side, okay, and there we have it. So there's our buckle, pretty much. So see how easy this is? I took these supplies with me when I was at that craft fair, and I thought, well, that's a perfect time to sit and just, make some of these. So that's what I did. I just sat and made some of these. I did a watercolor painting while I was sitting there and, pretty much entertained myself. Yeah, these, they're they wouldn't cut anything anymore. I'm going to just toss them right now because they just will not cut anything. Okay, now I am just going to kind of squeeze where that end is. You want to tuck in the end if you can, or squeeze it down somehow so it's not going to be up and poking and, you know, that kind of thing. So that's it, just like that. See, we got our base. Now, this buckle is perfectly fine to use as it is. You know, you don't need to put beads on it or anything else. You could use that just the way it is. So I'm going to get some wire. I have a piece. This, I think this would be long enough to use. I'm hoping. So I am going to get a piece of this thin gold wire and kind of want to catch it in there somehow. Get it. It looks like I got that wound really tight, so I don't really have a place to put that through, but I'm going to wind it around like that and secure it down. Okay, now what we're gonna do, so I've got the beads that I took with me. I just threw a bunch of beads into these, so they're all mixed up and I don't want to put them back. So let's see. So basically you want to think about, well, what color scheme do you want, or, you know, what beads do you have? So not all beads are going to feed onto the wire, even this thin wire. I had some problems with some beads. So, I'm just looking for a color theme right now. How about green? I don't think I didn't do a green one, so let's go for the green. Let's see, where's my little... Oh, yeah. I wonder what happened to my... Oh, there it is, my little scooper thing. Okay. So I have some little tiny beads that have pretty much fell to the bottom. And I'm hoping to maybe gather some up. There we go. That's a couple. I'm looking for these little brass colored ones, or whatever they are. So, oh, it came out. We'll see. Okay, so I didn't get that in there very well. So let's see if we can't do a better job. Of course, once you start winding this around and getting beads on it, it's going to hold. You know, it's going to hold anyway once you start doing that. Right now it's wanting to poke. Don't like that. Okay. All right. So I think the most time-consuming part of this is just trying to find the hole to string your wire through. Okay, so we're gonna go for the green, huh? Oh. Ooh, that's a pretty one, but I probably just have one of those. Oops. Yeah, I don't want the big ones. And you know me, I like bling, so I like the sparkling ones. No, oh, those two would work. Those are clear. Oh, there's another green one. Hey. Oops. Oh, I lost it. There we go. I hope I'm on frame. You can see what I'm doing. It would sound funny if you couldn't see what I was doing, wouldn't it? Okay, so I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want these silver ones. Little gold one. And there we go, another gold one. Okay, oh, there's another green. Okay, I think, oh, there we go, that's well, don't want that, don't want that, do want that. Okay, so I got one of these, I don't know what color that would be. It's not brass, is it? Or antique brass, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, so now I'm going to go with one of these gold ones. And then a green. What do I got here? I gotta make sure. I sometimes get wrong ones, so that one is wrong. Yeah, some of those I realized after I was done that a bead I used was not the same color as the rest or something like that. And it's like, oh, well, I'm not going to take it all apart now. Okay, see, like I said, the biggest time consuming is just finding the hole. Where are you going? Stop that. All right, so see, we have 3 on there now. And what I'm going, and it could be 2, it could be 3, it could be more than that. It depends. But now I'm just going to wrap that around once and come back up. And then I want to do that sequence again. Or you could do a different one. I mean, it's up to you. You know, at this point, it's totally whatever you want to do. Some of them I wound it around after just one bead. You know, like if I was doing those larger beads, I wound it around after just one. So there we go. So now we have that same pattern. And I'm gonna wind this around again. And, you know, that's what you do. Oops. You have to make sure you catch all of them. It looks like my end came out from where I thought I had it secured. There we go. See, just like that. And you just keep doing that. Wind it around and come back up. You could wind it a couple of times. You know, you could do whatever. So on this one, see, I don't know if you can see that, but I put the bead on and then went around the base, and then put a bead on and went around. So each bead I went around after that one. This one I did several. Looks like I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beads and then went around. And then I did 1, 2, 3, 4 and went around, and 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. So, you know, it depends. It depends on your beads. If you're using larger beads, you would probably want to wind it around each time. If you're using smaller beads, you may not. It just depends on the beads you're using and the pattern that you're wanting. So I need, keep that. I need one of these other colored ones. Wait a minute, where are you? There you go. There's one. Okay. So there's that. And then we want a gold. And then we want a green. Oops. Oh, golly. Maybe I should have put on my reading glasses for this. I think that's the hole, but then nothing happens, so I'm not sure that's the hole. There we go. Oh, this one is having some issues. Okay, so there we go. And we want to hold those in place. Wind around. Oh, and I had a couple of clear ones I was going to use. Oh well. It's too late now. I've gone past that point. Huh. Looks like that is where the hole would be, but ay ay ay. There it is. Gee, like I said, the most time consuming is finding the hole. Okay, so go around like this and through. So yeah, you know, get your base done, and then, you know, pretty much anything you want to do. If you have fancy wire, like this wire with the design in it, you might want to just wrap that around and not have any beads at all. Especially if none of your beads will go onto the wire. You know, that's a thing, you know, so yeah. So that is it. And yeah, I know someone's cringing. Oh, she's using her scissors to cut the wire. Well, they're my scissors, so it'll be all right. Okay. Now we just want to find a place to wind this around and, you know, just secure it. Tuck it in somewhere. There we go. See? Just like that. And now you've got your own custom buckle to use as a closure on your journals. These little guys back in there. Okay. So what you do then is you take, you know, what you're going to use for your closure, whether it's a ribbon or fabric or whatever, right? Put it through and then secure it like this. So you can secure this by sewing it, or you can secure it by using some fabric fix. I've done both. Fabric fix seems to work okay. I would not use hot glue or really any other kind of glue, I don't think, but fabric fix or sewing to put that together. And then you just put it on your journal and wrap it around. Of course, you know, this is way too long for this little journal, but you wrap it around and you go, oh boy, okay. So you go up through here. Doesn't need to be that long, right? Oh my. And then back down through here. Like that. So you have this pretty closure for your journals. Isn't that nice? I like this one. That's pretty. I like the colors. And yeah, and I like the little sparkle of the Swarovski. But yeah, so there you go. Isn't that fun? So anyway, so yeah, they can be anything you want. You could have beads or not have beads. You can just use that base as a buckle. But yeah, so you can just make your own buckles to have for closures, and you don't have to worry about finding small buckles. This one I'm not too happy with. There's way too much going on here. I don't know why I did that, but so I'm not too happy with this one. It's a little chunky, I guess. But yeah, so there's a silver one with some pearls and some little gold beads. So anyway, yeah, I hope you like that project, and I hope you give it a go. Let me know what you think, okay? Give me a like, subscribe if you haven't. Please share with someone else that you think might enjoy this. Maybe someone that does beadworking. You know, that might be a thing, you know. A person just makes these buckles and sells them. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah. So thank you for joining me. Welcome to all our new subscribers. I can't tell you how excited I am to find so many new faces coming up. So yeah, welcome, welcome. We have fun on this channel where we don't take ourselves seriously. We do the best we can, and we muddle through. And if I make a mistake, you're gonna see that mistake, because I don't edit. I don't edit out the bad and only keep the good. You see all of it, okay? The good, the bad, the ugly, and, you know, everything in between. So anyway, yeah, if I make a mistake, you see it. Hopefully, you're going to learn from the mistakes you see me make, and you're not going to make those mistakes. And that's the whole point too, isn't it? Is not only sharing how to do something, but showing maybe not what not to do. Or what to avoid, or, oh geez, this didn't work. Let's try something different. So yeah, you know, you watch me and you can get an idea. Maybe as you're watching, you're thinking, oh, you know what? I think that would work better if this was done or if that was done. Well, you know, that's what it's about, right? Is getting ideas and inspiration and, you know, giving something like this a go. So anyway, thank you for joining me today. Happy crafting, and until next time, take care of you, love each other, and I'll see you again. Bye.